Hi, welcome back friend. Here in this lesson you're going to learn more about auto brush tool in Lightroom. So here we can get an auto brush tool right above the basic tab in the developer panel, and we can create a mask around any object or anything on the photo. So here let us create a mask for the jeans on the right hand side. You have to just hover around with your brush and select the area that you want to create a mask of. Here, let's decrease the size of our brush to select the narrow path or narrow segments on the screen. And here we can properly select some areas. You can note here that you just don't want to select a continuous area. It could be discrete. Say there could not be any link here, and you can select anything. After you have created a mask, you can change the value of the tint, exposure, the temperature, anything. Let's make this jeans a little bit greener, increase the exposure, decrease it a little bit, change the contrast. uh, Increasing the contrast will be having more components visible in the image. You can change the highlights. You can decrease if you don't want white segments. You can increase the value of shadows, so there would be a little bit different between highlights and shadows. You can change the whites or the blacks. You can clip the black. You can clip the white segments, but it's not recommended. Try to stay within the limit. You can change the saturation and anything like that. Here you got the brush A and B. You can select and apply it on the image. You can also moreover select other areas, but sometimes if you don't want to select, you may have mistakenly by mistake selected some area on the screen and you want to deselect it. You can use the erase tool. So here is the erase button, just click over it and apply. So you will have retained the mask that you have previously created with the brush, but you can also remove some segments that you don't want using the eraser tool. Eraser tool works similar to the brush tool. It also has a size. You can paint it around. So here let's learn more about this eraser. So here just select this boots uh, using the brush tool, auto brush, and we can deselect either by pressing the Ctrl Z, that will undo the changes that we have made, or you can also reset. But reset will also uh, remove the thing that you have previously selected, like jeans. And using the erase tool, you can easily remove unwanted sections of the photo that has been painted with the brush tool. Here we have created some selection, and we can select the erase tool to erase the brush area that we have selected. Increasing the size of the erase tool will easily and quickly remove what you have selected. You can also change other values for the auto brush like feather, flow, and density. You can also create different kinds of effects here, like your mask may or may not be continuous. It depends on you. Now let's create some more effect on the photos. Here we want to change the color of dry leaves into a little bit moisture. We want to add some moisture on the wet climate. You can alter the climate of your photo by changing the colors, and with the brush tool you can do so. So here we on the ground we have some components that can be added. So here as you can look on the left hand side, we have very easily created the small living organisms that occur in the monsoon season, the algae and the small green components, the bacteria. We can do so. Just reduce the size of the brush to select the narrow segments of your image, like between the boots and the jeans. You can select that area. It can also apply to the dark segments or the brighter segments of the screen. Sometimes you may also be not satisfied with your selection. So you got two options. You can either use the erase tool or you can press Ctrl Z for undo any changes. And if you want to start from the beginning, you can reset all the changes that you made. That is placed on the below end of the right hand side. So here we have selected some segments of the ground. Don't select everything because it will look unnatural. Here I have selected a little bit darker tone of the green. You can select a slight tint, not that much affected. And you can also create multiple masks. Say if I've created a green tone with this mask, just save this image, reopen it again, and then apply another mask. Say if you want to change the color of boost to gray or black, you can change with another mask. You can apply masking into multiple phases. Try to create various masks in a variety of images. Change the climate of your photos. Anything you want. Keep learning and keep moving ahead.